Okay, so Matt, so this is the report that I need, the EC active listings report. Okay, let's start with the orders report. Okay, so for the orders report, I need this column to ordered by. So I need the names or the email for the order processors. The KPI sheet will scrape from this column, from the ordered by column, and the order date. Okay, so these two columns will be scraped by the sheet, the KPI sheet. So the count goes here. Okay, depending on the date, that's why I need a column, the date column, and I need the order processor's name as well. So this will be counted depending on what date we set in here, or date range we set in here. Okay, so the same thing goes for the listing count. So I need on the active listings report from the software, I need the lister's name and the date as well. Okay, so I think we need to add two columns here, the date, listed created date, or and the lister's name. Okay, so the KPI sheet again will scrape on these two columns, the created date column and the listed by column, or the lister's name. Okay, so why is that I need a date? Because we will set the date range on our KPI sheet. So this is the listing count sheet. So this will count how many listings the listers have listed on a particular date range. Okay, so when we change the date in here, say for example 2/7. Okay, this is for 1 week until February 13. So this will count all listings on February 7 until February 13. Okay, so I have the formula in here that will automatically count or scrape the data from these sheets, the active listings report and the orders report as well. So that's what I need. So, and after that, I'll get the data in here, put it on our hub stuff sheet. Okay, so the listing count here, orders count here, orders count, this is the or the sales count, this is the orders from the listers. OP count, this is the order processors count, how many orders they've processed. So that's what it means. The orders count and listings count, that's from the listers. So from here we can then compare the weekly total and the activity percentage of each VAs, so that we will know which VAs are truly working and which VAs are padding hours. So this is the sheet that I've created. This will scrape from the data in here, the OP count and the listing count. We can either add the customer service sheet if we want, so we can track how many emails they've answered, or whichever task they have. Okay, so we can count them if you want to. But for now, this is what I've created: the listing count, the OP count, and the orders count. So the orders count, I can where is that? So here, how to identify the orders count. So, or we can probably add a column here for the listed by column, but I think there's no need already, because I have here the SKU. I can compare, I can look up the SKU in here, because we have the SKU in this sheet, the active listings report sheet. I can scrape the SKU in here, and we have already, assuming that we have already listed by column in here, so I can look up the data in here, and I can put an extra column in here, so that we can identify who's the listers on this particular order or SKU. So, but it's up to you, Matt, if you want to add an extra column for the order sheet or for the orders report, for the listed by for the listers. But anyways, it's okay then if you can't add that column, because like I said earlier, I can just scrape in here on this sheet or report. Then I can add an extra column here to identify who is the lister of this particular SKU. Okay, so that's it. That's what I usually does on getting the KPIs of the VAs. So if you have other KPI, other performance uh, uh, performance like indicators that you want to add, so please let me know. Okay, thanks, Matt.